was an emergency, you know, so it wouldn't even occur to you that put on a jacket. Charlie, we just got up. I think that the jeans I wore that previous day, I wore the jeans, put on a bra, and then got a top. My husband did same, and we forgot our jacket. And it was UK on the 1st of January. So the next day, we received a letter from hotel management apologizing, dear guest, what. Actually, this is not how I thought today's video was going to be. I thought today's video was one that I'll come in and talk to you about my end of year retreat that I attended and the goals I set for myself. But strangely, like, things just changed. So happy new year, my family members here. Thank you so much for the help that you offered to me last year and the support that you've been giving to this channel. I really appreciate it. I know that I have not been consistent. As part of my new year goals, I planned, like, I actually want to be intentional about this channel. So we'll have conversations on how I intend doing this later as we go through this video. As you've seen from the caption of this video, I'm going to be talking about the retreat I had and how we almost got electrocuted in our hotel room on 1st of January this year. So let's watch the video and let's see how the initial video was supposed to be like. Let's see it.
Thanks for supporting, and God richly bless you. Yeah.
The year 2023 has ended, so I thought it wise to pass through Birmingham to have a personal retreat, like the weekend to the end of the year, to have a personal retreat, to look back into the year, see some of the faults I made, some of the mistakes I made, and look at my gains and how to maximize it, and everything, like a holistic review of how my year has been, and make some plans, pray into the year, most importantly, commit the year into God's hand, have like alone time with God. Basically, that's why I'm here in Birmingham, and I'm already happy. I got here last night, which was Saturday night, and so far so good. I couldn't record last night because I was really in the mood to have like a me time. I'll be posting this video later in the new year because obviously it's a me time, so I don't want to be doing TikTok stuff while here, so I'll post it in the new year when I'm back at home. So yeah, that is it. But when I go outside, I also try and make a few videos of how it has been. I live in Hereford, which is like a little over an hour from Birmingham, so, and I've never been here. I like it. It's a beautiful city, and so far so good. I enjoyed the night views last night, and I like it. So it's almost 11 and I missed the breakfast at the hotels. I have to step out to get some. It's not lunch, it's not breakfast, so let's get brunch. Let's go. So these are some shops inside the mall. We looked around trying to find the kind of food that we want to eat, and thankfully I saw this shop, the Juice Bar Fuel shop, and it was really cool. But since it was juice, I had to get like real food. So this was me waiting for my food. The food finally came. It was very dope. I enjoyed every bit of it. We now had to go around, saw a few shops, did window shopping. So at this point, after looking about 10 shops, my husband was getting frustrated that, hey, why am I not buying anything? Said, okay, let's pass by Victoria's Secret. Possibly I'll get something within my broke budget. And yeah, they had beautiful and good fragrances. It smelled really good and at good prices as well too, yeah. And my broke girl self got me this for myself as a Christmas gift. And my husband said we should pass by the cinema. We went to watch Aquaman and His Kingdom 2. It was really good. And we got dinner at Wingstop. And guess what? It was at this point that I realized that I had lost my credit card and debit card in my purse. All because I was so happy that I was around town. And the whole city and the experience was so beautiful. I lost it. But long story short, we went back to the same place and we found it there. Yes, I'm thankful to God that we found it. It was really a long story. I was scared and all of that. And finally, we came back to the hotel room, to the main agenda, where we had to like do the organization retreat and everything. Yeah. The day finally ended. So I had to come back to the hotel room in the evening, like we've just seen. And I prayed ahead of it, spoke into the year and everything, and drew my plans, and I rested ahead of New Year's Eve. So I joined Pastor Otabel's service online. If you know me, you know how well I love Pastor Otabel and his sermons. We slept late because obviously New Year Eve ended around 12:30. That's 12:30 of 1st January. That we're supposed to check out per the hotel's rules by 12 noon. So we slept knowing very well that we were going to bed very late. We woke up around 10:30, have some food, and then take our bath and leave back to our home in Hereford. The fire alarm in the hotel around 7 a.m. was just, the alarm ring. We heard sound from the fire alarm consistently. Before I continue, the night before, I told you that that we came to this hotel on Saturday between 6 and 7. The alarm sounded at the time, so it sounded for like just twice. So when it sounded again on Monday morning, which was on 1st of January, I initially thought that, oh, maybe it's just something wrong with the alarm. Yeah, if sometimes some of these alarms, they could be testing it and everything. So it went on like 7 times. Now I couldn't sleep again, so I just told my husband that, hey babe, I think that this is getting crazy. He said, oh, no, it's just, they are just testing it, so let's sleep. And mind you, because it was the first night and we were all asleep, so I was not comfortable because it kept on ringing, if ringing is the right word, but the alarm was getting intense. So I told him, no, let's just get up and then know what to do immediately, because it went on for like over 15 minutes and it wasn't becoming like a test again. This was very consistent, this was very intense, this was very loud. So I said, no, this is scary. And guess what? We were asleep, so obviously we're in our 90s. It didn't even cross our minds to wear jackets or anything. No, it wouldn't, like, this was an emergency, so it wouldn't even occur to you that put on a jacket. Charlie, we just got up. I think that the jeans I wore that previous day, I wore the jeans, put on a bra, and then got a top. My husband did same, and we forgot our jacket. And it was UK on the 1st of January, so it was pretty cold in Birmingham. And then when we came out of our door, we realized that everyone on our floor too was trying to find out what was going on, and people were sleeping. They had their blankets covered and everything. I'm like, no babe, let's just get out. And you know that whenever there are alarms like this, you are not supposed to use the elevator, you have to use the staircase. And this is the case where, with the structure of the building or the plan of the building, we did not know where the staircase was even. So we moved from our floor. This was very scary. Like, I'm just saying this and it's a bit calm, but it was very scary at the time it was happening. So we had to move on to the other floor, which was, I think we were on the first floor, the second floor or so. So we moved on. We had to move downwards with the staircase. We moved downwards and we saw that no more people were getting alarmed. So people were coming out in their numbers. It was very scary. Trust me, you wouldn't want to be in that situation. We came down to the last floor. Then we finally found the fire exit via the staircase. And we opened that side and walked at the backyard of the hotel to the street. That was when we realized that, we are without jackets. Like, we had to use the street and we moved to the front side of the hotel, which was the reception. And people were already standing there in their pajamas, in their nighties, some came without shoes. Like, people were deeply asleep. And for most people who live in the West, you know that not everyone goes for service like most of us do as Africans. Most people also did not go to bed early. It was a very crazy time. We stood outside for about 20 minutes before, can you imagine, before the manager came to speak to us that something is going on within the in the hotel, and they apologize. So they are going to call the firefighters. I don't know how to even describe them. So we kept on standing outside. People just kept on joining us. So this went on for close to an hour. And at that time, I didn't even take my phone, so I couldn't record. And even if I had taken my phone, really, I could not have recorded it. You don't expect me to record something like that while it was happening. It's the last thing that came to my mind. We were all just fighting for our lives. And remember, we didn't even take jackets. So as we were standing in the cold, we were thinking about how to get warmer. But eventually, the guys came and fixed it, and we had to move back to our hotel rooms. That was how we slept and woke up, and we got dressed up. So when we were leaving, we saw this letter. Dear guest, these people, so they will not refund. The hotel management apologizing to us for all the shenanigans that happened that morning. See, it was a time, it was a moment, but in all of these things, I thank God that He saved us and we came out alive. Like, I'm here doing this video and sharing it with you. So it was a moment. It was scary as it happened, but as always, God was merciful enough. So we didn't stay in the cold continuously for like 2 hours or more. Yeah, so we came back to our rooms. So thank you for the love that you have shown to this channel. It's a new year. Let's do better. Let's do better. I'm speaking to myself and to you as well who is watching me. It's a new year. Let's do better. Let's do good. Let's start on a good energy. Let's start on a positive energy. Let's just do the right stuff. Let's hit it. Let's get going. Okay. let's get going. So let's move on to other important conversations apart from the one that we've just had about the whole thing. Yeah, so I have not been posting consistently for a while now, since like November, like almost 2 months now, and I apologize for that. But I realized that I want us to have like a sincere conversation in the comment section. Okay, let me know if, apart from the school stuff, personally, my research area is in the area of maternal health. So almost every day I read about maternal health in Africa, like what's happening to pregnant women, what's happening to our midwives, what's happening to policies and everything regarding maternal health in Africa. So I read about it a lot, and sometimes I want to have these conversations with people I meet, like random people, so that they will also have an idea of the problem. And I think that if more people are aware of the problems of the challenges that pregnant women face in our part of the world regarding policy-wise and issues regarding funding, and not causes as in direct cause like biological, but I mean other social, economic, and political factors that affect it, we can all be of help in one way or the other. So I just want more people to be aware. So I was thinking that sometimes I could just share some of these stories with my viewers and show you other places in Africa and what's going on with young girls who are facing issues with sanitary pad issues, sexual health education. Would you like to see some of these videos? Sincerely, let me know. Tell me in the comment section if these are things that might be of interest to you, apart from me sharing study abroad and working abroad opportunities. Please let me know. And apart from that, I also intend bringing in more students, entrepreneurs. Like, I want us to have sections where we have like studentpreneurs, students who are entrepreneurs, or people who began their businesses while they were in school in other parts of Africa, Nigeria, Uganda, elsewhere, and where they are now, so that other people, because you know this channel is a students oriented channel, so subjects like that for people to come and share their experiences and how it has been combining school and business, and where they are at the moment. Let me know if you'll be interested in those kind of content. And I'd also like to introduce some lifestyle conversations about like general lifestyle stuff and my experiences living abroad, and yeah, things like that. So let me know if these subjects are of interest to you. I love you. I have so much respect for you. So I would really love to have your opinions. I would want to feed you with things that you are not happy about. So if you think about any other thing that can also be of benefit to you that you think I can introduce, please let me know in the comment section, and I'll be very happy to help. But that notwithstanding, this is not us moving away from our main subject, which is the study and working abroad thing. That is conk regarding scholarship applications and everything. That is like at the heart of this channel. But I just feel like sometimes it might be exciting to bring in more other stuff to keep the channel alive and active. We are almost hitting 1K. And like I've always promised, the moment we hit 1K, I'm going to do where I'll be giving away $100 to pay somebody's application fee. So let me know. And I miss you guys too. Let me hear from you in the comment section. How was your Christmas? How has your New Year been and everything? Just let me know, okay? And I miss you guys a lot, and I love you, and thank you for the love that you continuously show to this channel. And just like that, I had to leave. Bye. Same time next year.